Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mickey Marmalade and I am your host, a crochet crafter. I don't open things like that. I don't know why I'm speaking like this. So today I'm going to actually show what I am currently working on and also speak about, oh my gosh, I am itching. I've been feeling kind of anxious to have another crochet craft booth. So in my area, the craft fair that I went to before, it's actually runs from March until November. And the time I went was literally the November one. So anyway, I actually want to go to a local flea market. Now, my dilemma with any craft fair is I don't have a car. So when I go to any kind of craft fair or any kind of in-booth vendor setup, my fees do include the cost of an Uber and a Lyft. And to go to somewhere like the flea market, we could be looking at, on the low end, $15 each way, which would be about 30 bucks. And that leads me to my second point is right now, since I'm starting this basically from nothing, or it's a fresh start, it's not really funding itself, and my main job pays me a whopping $14 an hour. I am broke. So what I'm currently working on are these little strawberries. So I'm making myself a Lolita themed crochet dress, and I'm making little strawberry appliques. How do you say that word? Anyway, I'm making them. Here is a finished one that has not had to weave the tail weaved in. You will also see playing in the background the skirt that I've already completed so far. But anyway, that's besides the point. Speaking of rough economies, a little bit about me, if you're curious, is I run, my day job is this call center stuff. Like, you know, it's nothing crazy, nothing fancy. It's just, it's something to pay the bills, which, to be frank, with how much debt I'm in, it ain't really paying the bills. Which is why, partially why I have started this crochet business, is because it is my dream to have a crochet side business that supplements my income. I don't know right now if I feel comfortable doing like a crochet business full time. I've never really seen like wild success from my crochet business. I'm not gonna say I'm the most consistent at selling my crochet stuff, so there's a reason. But anyway, that's kind of my plans right now. I actually really want to work on doing a show at my local flea markets in January. So anyway, the other thing that I have been also contemplating on is, what am I gonna do with her? I wanted to make an apple theme, but I have not made any dolls in so long. I've lost my mojo with the design. Like, I literally can't figure out what I want to do with her other than add like little seeds. So looks like she's a apple girl. And then you've got this here, which is obviously an apple core. I think this is really cute. And I actually have some more of my donut bags that's upside down. Donut bags, that is a work in progress. If you would like to actually see kind of a more behind the scenes of how I make these, let me know. I can record maybe one more because I'm getting kind of bored with it. Which leads me to another point with how I'm designing and how I'm actually making my offerings. So right now, because I call this the baby stages of my crochet business. I am just making kind of prototypes of everything because honestly, I don't know what's going to sell and what's not. So I'm not making like 20 of each item. I'm just making maybe 3 to 4. And if it sells, I'll know to make more of them. And what doesn't sell, you know, I'd make less of them. I haven't sold any of the donut bags. I also have not listed them anywhere. No one can buy them if they're not available for sale. Funny how that works. I have actually found that, oh my God, we've added an extra stitch. Anyway, I've actually found when I went to my booth back in November, the items that sold the most in that specific craft vendor, whatever, I'm just going to call it a pop-up shop. I don't know what to call these things. But the items that sold the most were items under $20. And I had like crochet cats, crochet pumpkins, crochet frappuccino, keychains, and I also had sushi, catnip filled sushi plushies that I was selling for $5 and scrunchies, like fruit themed scrunchie, food themed scrunchies. So I actually found that I was selling those the most. I've actually seen a few people on the Tubes of You state that when you have these craft fairs, you want to have them, you want to actually set things at different price points. You want to have your checkout line-esque, the cheap impulse buy stuff. And cheap does not mean trash. It means your items that don't take you a lot of time to make. Think keychains are a great example. If you are somebody who does like crochet booths or anything, and you are comfortable with amigurumi, that is a great item to actually try to add to your repertoire. That's what I found anyway. Yeah, because it was based off of one sales experience. So obviously, I know everything now. I'm a crochet god. I am a crochet expert. You should totally take everything I say as law. Well, thank you for stopping by on my channel. It is currently 6 o'clock at night and it gets dark at 6. It annoys me so much. Daylight savings happened about 5 years ago, it seems, and I still hate it. But I hope you enjoyed this little chat. I hope you enjoy Whiskers being Whiskers. He is so adorable. And I will see you, honestly, if I have something more to talk about next week.